Hey everybody, welcome back to Flag/Fan Friday. Today, Malawi are in for a treat. No, but seriously, hope you liked the Malawi episode. So as you know, this is the part where I usually kind of talk about the extra things that didn't quite make it into the video. I know I mentioned William Kamkwamba, but there's another cool inventor guy named Felix Kambwiri. He actually researched and built his own helicopter from scratch in his garage. It's difficult to say if he will actually test it out for real because there's so many like safety regulations and procedures that he must abide by. But yeah, as of right now, it seems pretty functional. Oh, and finally, Malawi is one of the only few places with an indigenous African script. The Mwangwego syllabary, which was made in the 70s. Let's see my research. It was made in 1977 in Paris by Zambian-born Malawian linguist Nolens Moses Mwangwego. He wanted to create a syllabic system that could be used between various languages of Malawi and other Bantu languages. After decades of teaching it, about 10,000 people today can write it. And that's cool. All right, so now Malawi gotta cover the flag. Moving on. Without further ado. Some of you guys wrote some like good puns in the comments. I think one of you wrote like, what's Malawi's favorite gaming console? The Malawi. Anyway, let's cover the flag. The flag of Malawi is a horizontal tricolor of black, red, and green, with a red rising sun centered in the upper black band, representing the dawn of hope and freedom for the continent of Africa. The green represents the nature of the country, the black stands for the indigenous people of the continent, and the red stands for... Once again, thank you, Ken, for making that animation. Follow him. Ken, you've successfully avoided getting fired for another week, so in appreciation, next time I will give you actual drinking water while we're on set filming instead of this picture of a cup of water. Anyway, keep in mind this flag was pretty much the flag that they used from independence. However, funny story, back in 2010, they actually briefly changed their flag to this by orders of the president, but everybody thought it kind of sucked and nobody really liked it, and they're just like, this is so unnecessary. So 2 years later, the new president, Joyce Banda, was like, okay, we're going back to the old one. And of course, prior to that, they're under various British flags as they were under the British. There was a Federation of Rhodesia and Nyasaland. Prior to that, just Nyasaland. And finally, the British Central African Protectorate. And now the coat of arms. You have the shield in the center with the blue waves representing Lake Malawi, a lion and a rising sun. The shield supported on each side by a lion and a leopard, with a heraldic helmet and wreath in front of another rising sun with an eagle in front of that. All situated on top of a mountain representing Mount Mulanje, the motto and the banner reading Unity and Freedom. And that's pretty much about it. This is pretty much the only coat of arms they've had in their history. I mean, there was that Malawi Empire, but they didn't really have any specific symbols to distinguish themselves apart from the other people around them, which means, yeah, we just kind of have to leave it off here. Cool. So that's done and said. Now you know what time it is. Geography fan mail time. All right, we got some cool things. I can't wait to show you. Let's get into it. Like always, we start off with postcards. Pamela and Gianluca, thank you for sending this from Valencia. Declan sends this from Maine. I think your name is Nico. You visited Tallinn, Estonia. Sophia visited Germany. I believe this is for the Day of Light celebration thing. Rob, who is Dutch but visited Salzburg. Oh, this is cool. Sarah and Kato visited Malta. Bryson, who is Canadian but visited Holland. Aiden from Mackinac Island, Michigan. Chris visited Svaneti, Georgia, the country Georgia, of course. David visited the Vatican. I'm getting quite a few of you guys sending me stuff from the Vatican. And this is really cool. Osvaldas, who is a Lithuanian living in the UK, visited Liberia, and he said he saw the video about Liberia, and so he decided to just go there. And dude, I'm glad that you just decided to go because you saw the video. I love encouraging people to travel. All right, now let's open up some letters. Okay, Max from Inglewood, California. You're my neighbor. First of all, you have like the best handwriting I've ever seen. He's very proud of his Mexican heritage, and the cool thing is he sent this keychain, which is of a miner's hat, which represents the state of Zacatecas, which has a huge mining industry out there. All right, next up, Alexander from Poland. You're probably wondering about the flag I sent you. I'm living in the Polish part of Silesia. Silesia, we talked about in the Czechia episode. The culture here is different from Polish. There's a different dialect and language. It goes to say sometimes Polish people don't even understand Silesians. It's so cool how sometimes you guys really like to highlight the regional areas that you guys are from and not just the countries. Keep doing that, guys. Good for you. Chris from Ohio. I'm working on attending college next year and I plan to save up for Tokyo to go to the 2020 Olympics. Cool. I got you a USSR flag for the Russian Flag Friday episode. Oh, wow, Chris. I mean, I appreciate it, but I probably will not not be parading down the street holding this flag anytime soon, considering the fact, you know, where I live. But yeah, thank you, I guess. See, we got Toby from Chandler, Arizona, and this is really cool. He sent a little booklet, Good Flag, Bad Flag, and it goes into all of the explanations on what categorizes as a good flag versus a bad flag. Dude, thanks so much for this. I like this, man. Thanks. Something from Ireland. Hey, Barbs, my name is... pronounced Asheen. I love how all you Irish people that write to me, you have to put in parentheses how to pronounce your names, just because it's so impossible to know right off the bat unless you actually know the language. I'm half Irish, half New Zealander, living in Kill County, Kildare, Ireland. I also visit New Zealand every 3 years. I sent you some stickers, some souvenirs, and a Bridget's cross, which is a symbol of Ireland. Oh, is that what this is? The Bridget's cross? I never even heard of these, but cool. It's made out of like grass reeds. That's really interesting. Israel. Hey Barbs, me and my son are huge fans of the show. We moved to Israel from Sweden, and the kids are pretty much trilingual now. We have sent you a traditional Israel Independence Day inflatable hammer. On Independence Day, people walk around with these and bop each other on the head. Let's see, Jeremy from Alabama. Hey Barbs, I'm probably your oldest geography peep at 37. No, you're not. I've gotten things from people that were like in their 60s and 70s. But anyway, I stumbled across your channel and instantly became a fan. Thank you. And he says he was recently in Cuba. He sends us a 10 peso convertible Cuban peso banknote. All right, we got Henry, who is half Hungarian. He's very proud of his Hungarian roots. Look at that. Oh, thank you, man. I love this. And of course, just like every other Hungarian on Flag Friday, you sent me paprika. Dude, look at that. It even comes with a little wooden spoon. Dude, you guys even put it in your ice cream, I believe, right? It says, I'm half Hungarian and part Russian. My grandmother on my mom's side escaped the 1956 Hungarian Revolution, while my great-grandparents escaped the 1918 Russian Revolution. Those great-grandparents were part of the Romanov and Sheremetyev families, making me one of the last and youngest surviving members. Wait, you say you're also part of the Romanovs? No, you can't be. Really? Guess they gotta make a movie about you then. Jens from Deutschland. And he wrote, please open before the Malta episode. Woohoo! Oh shoot. Oh, tons of candy, including Maltesers. I'm Jens from Hesse, Germany. Can you maybe mention the Azure window in the Malta episode? It was destroyed by a bad storm last year, but it still is an iconic image. Yeah, I heard of that. It was kind of a sad thing because it was so iconic, right? It was right on the ocean. And finally, this big box from the UK. Oh, what do we got here? Somaliland. Hey Barbs, my name is Chris. I'm English, but I'm currently living and working and studying Somali in Hargeisa, Somaliland. Ooh. You're the first person to send stuff from Somaliland. For those of you who don't know, Somaliland is disputing its ownership and sovereignty with Somalia. And here's a picture of you and your future wife and your friend. In this package, I've also included a Somaliland flag, Somaliland currency, a camel bell, and his Canadian friend makes these t-shirts that promote Somaliland for tourism because they're trying to build up their tourism industry. And before we move on, we actually got some people who sent in letters and postcards to Ken and Keith. So we recorded them opening them up, and here we go.
Even when you're feeling small. Oh, Tyler. Thank you so much, Tyler. Remember, you are a big deal to a whole lot of people. We got a postcard. Dear Ken, I heard that Paul said thank you and also take fan mail for you, so I decided to send you the coolest postcard. You and Barbie rock. Sincerely, Ben. Thank you so much, Ben.
Saulo from Lamberton, Minnesota.
Hey, Ken. Hi, I'm Saulo and I'm 10 years old. I always like your super awesome animations. You're really good. If Barbie does fire you, it would only be so bad. You seem like a real cool guy. I like those times when you're in the skits. You could act real well. I hope you have a super great day. Sincerely, Saulo. Thank you so much, Saulo.
Comes with a little
K and the pizza. I love pizza. Somebody made me this little earth thing.
I think it's a flag. Oh, it's the flag of Estonia.
Oh, Estonia. Okay, somebody made me the flag of Estonia. Hi, Keith. I am Nolan. I like when you end the episodes that
Baltic.
The Baltic
countries.
So come play with us, Estonia. Come play with me, Keith. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, anybody that's been featured, you can send stuff into them. You don't have to send everything into me. All right, so that's just about it. But before we go, you know what time it is? It's time for Return Address Contest. I put your return addresses in this bag. I pick one out, and whoever wins, I give a little gift to. And that gift is a scratch-off map. We are collaborating with Geography Federico. He sells these on his website. So if you win, you get one for free. If you don't win, you can maybe just check out his website and just buy one. All right, so I'm just going to pick one out. Not going to look. Let's see. Maria from Venezuela, you just won. Well, you guys, thank you guys so much for all of this. I really appreciate you guys sending in stuff to put your hometowns and your countries and your areas in the spotlight. And it really kind of shows how the Geography community is just so diverse. And I think that's the coolest part about you guys. All right, so that's just about it. Thank you for watching. You've just been flagged. Stay cool. Stay tuned.